Kadena, if we get a Santa rally in the stock market and crypto, how high would Kadena go? Let's get that question answered. New viewers, take a look at these origin lines here. And since origin lines don't exist on anybody else's channel on Earth, you want to go ahead. So the origin lines are these guys here. They're usually not yellow on my charts, but and now this is a channel, trading channel, in which it's the average slope of the fall. So we have the average slope or a trading channel. We have a macro line that connects the tops. So it's just a line that, you know, kind of looks like it might be hit because it was every other time it went above it. Like, you know, resistance, 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 fell from it, resistance, broke through. I mean, it looks like it might want to touch it in the future, but it's pretty far down there. Like it would mean Kadena is like 32 cents. So it might not be touched, but this is what that is. I think like the lowest I could ever see Kadena going is this line. So if you don't have this line, I mean, you just connect the beginning, right? So we have origin lines and we have the average slope of the trading channel, and Kadena price has been in it for almost like 2/3 of a year. So 225 days. And now we're going to zoom in to try to answer this question. 15-minute chart. If we get a Santa rally, okay, so we know, or many of you returning viewers or frequent viewers already know the rules of origin lines for the most part. So here's a pop quiz. It went below an origin line. As of now, is this so on the 5-minute chart at least, is this condemned already to have to hit the next line down? Have the rules initiated where it's condemned to have to do that before it gets a rally? Yes or no? No, because it has not used this proven this as resistance yet. Price behaves 3 ways at origin lines. 3 main ways. You either crash through it to go hit the next origin line, which even sometimes it crashes through too on Bitcoin, Ethereum, whatever. You either crash through, you hit it and stick the landing, or you do something in between. That's it. And something in between could be, you know, resistance, resistance, spill, or or resistance, resistance, and then blast off. You can ride the line like a horse, or you could bounce, or you could fly through. Okay, and the going on both sides can happen. Yeah, those are the 3 ways. So right now it looks like it's not going to crash through because we're already seeing green candles. Is it possible? So these are only 5-minute candles. Is it possible that in retrospect every single 1-hour candle is red? Yeah, that could happen, and therefore it did technically just crash right through. It's possible. So what I would do here is just realize those are the 3 ways that price interacts on any asset, even Apple. That's why I already know Apple's going to be at $115 or lower by the end of March, by April 1st, 2023. I already know it will be. It'll be there or lower, or it will have hit there or lower by that point. So, because the origin line rules and they work on everything, even the price of black market testicles and oil and everything. With that, the rules don't lock this into one or 2 of the options. Right now, all 3 options are available. So you can't really guess what's going to happen yet, but since we're not condemned, I guess the Christmas rally, I could see it being as high as a failure pattern above that line. And I would actually make this, I would connect different wicks. I would connect that wick and that wick for the top and bottom. That would be the width. So I'm looking here. Let me zoom in. This is what you should do on Kadena as well. And I saw somebody on Twitter start copying this, which is great. Like, I wish more people would do this. Anyway, you should do it too. Yeah, I had never seen anywhere on Twitter, and I follow that person, but I've never seen anybody else do it. And then I saw them start doing it. But it's great. I hope other people start doing it because it's just a trend line. It's a fat trend line. So you match it up with the wicks. Actually, I need it a little wider. Right there. Boom. So now we're zoomed way in. Let me go to the 15-minute chart. It's still touching. And still so touching perfectly here. And touching perfectly there. That is my line. So now I zoom out. Does this make sense on a percentage basis? Only 8% rally? That's only over a day. Okay, no, a Christmas rally. So now I need to get oriented on the time axis. So where is Christmas? That's the new year. Nope, it's got to do something before that. Shit. If it breaks above there, then it's going here. And that's probably where it would stop on a rally in December through January. I don't see it getting higher than this. $1, let's call it $1.10. But you're going to be able to tell, is it going to happen? Because right now, what? Okay, so again, what shape have I talked about on Kadena, and anticipated because of ascending lines and, crossing with other ones? Triangles. Can you see a triangle before I draw it? So I'm getting ready to say, I anticipate price fills out, this triangle. Where am I going to put it? Hopefully it's obvious to all of you, but you need to be able to anticipate this for yourselves. You need to be able to do this. You need to be able to tell, is an inverse head and shoulders like brewing up? Like you need to be able to see it from, I would say from this point here. So from this point here, you need to realize that you are looking at a potential macro head and shoulders. And either you have, so for example, after this second wick down here, you realize that since you hit an origin line, either this is going to be the neckline of the, or no, something like this. Either somewhere around here is going to be the neckline of the inverse head and shoulders, or it's going to be, it's going to get rejected by here, and the neckline might be somewhere closer to here. Or it's actually, a lot of necklines are this way. Yeah, they're at an angle. And you need to be able to tell, okay, so, right here, you can't see all the rest of price. I anticipate price either going straight up to look left 1 to 2 local highs, 1, 2, or it's going to get rejected and form another trend line. And you need to be able to anticipate, this is what it will do. But what ended up happening is the inverse head and shoulders actually didn't form until this next one. But you need to expect it, right? So now when you get down here, you look left and be like, this looks like a neckline. This looks like the move down. So what's going to happen is it's going to inverse that. It's going to make some type of neckline. So you can tell that this is at an angle. So the neckline should be here and somewhere around this point. So like this, move it over. Somewhere around that point, it's going to spike down. Somewhere around there, if it goes up, it will spike down first. So it actually happened here, as you can tell. But you need to be able to piece all that together before it happens. Now, and the triangles are a great exercise to anticipate what's going to happen before it happens. Yeah, this triangle, you're going to be able to tell whether you're going to get a Christmas rally on a Kadena or not if you get above this point. And I can't give you one price because it changes day by day. Look at it. You just draw the trend line like I showed you. Now, do I anticipate Kadena getting at least up to that? Yeah, it'll probably hit the bottom of it. Would I personally be a seller? I would. Because worst case, it keeps going. I don't care. I'll just look for something else that's going to, I can trade something else and sell into it and take my reserved Kadena money back to Kadena. But I would still be a seller into this rally around $1, $1.03, $1.02. And that is Kadena for a Christmas rally. I don't see it getting much above $1.10 at most.